This week on Headlock'd, it is pay-per-view weekend, and Battleground is... Wait, no, stop. It's another pay-per-view already? Yeah, we just did one of these like 2 episodes ago. It's kind of soon, don't you think? Come on, bullshit. So the lines are drawn in the sand, and Battleground is upon us. So let's do what we do best and give you our pay-per-view predictions. Is there any way this match could end with both of them winning so I don't feel so bummed afterwards? At least Dolph Ziggler has gotten to bask in the residual rays of the Better for Business Bureau storyline and gotten paid to make Roman Reigns' spear look earth-shattering. After winning the Money in the Bank in the most dramatic way possible, Damien Sandow has done nothing. He's done less on TV than the guy he screwed over to get the briefcase. You know? The guy who's been on his honeymoon for the last month. Sorry. It's just... I'm just hoping that if I say Damien Sandow wins enough times, it'll eventually come true. This should be the kickoff match. It has just enough story, and people might be interested in seeing Bray Wyatt, just not in a pay-to-see wrestle level yet, which would bring viewers in and leave the smart bait, Dolph and Sandow, for the pay-per part of the pay-per-view. As for my predictions, Bray Wyatt has not wrestled enough matches on the main roster to lose yet, and there's no way he goes from beating Kane in an Inferno match to losing to Kofi in the Curtain Jerker. You know who I don't want to see win this match? R-Truth. You know who's probably going to win this match? R-Truth. This is just a setup for Curtis Axel to disappoint Paul Heyman again. He's already driven him into the arms of another man. At least with this loss, Curtis Axel can have something interesting happen to him, and the IC title can have something happen to it, which, if the wrestling gods are listening, is R-Truth holding onto the title for a couple more weeks before dropping it to somebody more deserving, like El Torito. So normally this is when we would pull out the flowchart explaining why Brie is going to win because they want to move the belt onto a Total Diva, and with Brie's new engagement ring, it guarantees her both the spot and a face turn immediately. They even alluded to a Nikki vs. Brie feud with that after-the-match hand raise on Raw. But I don't think this is the case. If they are leading to a Nikki vs. Brie program, it will be a big enough deal on both Raw and Total Divas that it won't need the belt, which I guess would make her the new CM Punk. And with AJ finding a new friend in Big Tamina Langston, it would be a little silly for her to lose the belt before that had a chance to get off the ground. We did not expect Cody to be coming back so soon, but we are glad he did. And he's bringing the whole family with him. Minus Brandy. I'm sure she's got bikinis to model that day. Now, we may be getting Cody vs. Goldust at WrestleMania, but if not, this is one hell of a consolation prize. And having the Shield involved is just gravy. Delicious gravy with American Dream biscuits. Now, no matter what happens, we have not seen the last of them Rhodes boys or their father Huckleberry. That said, I'm going to play it safe and give this win to the Shield. Del Rio has looked strong going into this match. RVD has been more entertaining than usual. The only one hurt by this feud has been Ricardo. However, although I may be looking forward to this match more than I initially anticipated, it is still marred by Van Dam's contract rumors. Since they can't put a belt on the guy who's leaving, Del Rio retains or Sandow cashes in. Either Del Rio puts RVD on the shelf for as long as it takes him to decide to come back, or he is beaten enough that Sandow can take advantage and finally gets a pin that matters. Either way, Robbie is not leaving Battleground with the gold. We just got a new Heyman guy, and while CM Punk has been on the losing end a lot, he has reached a level of overness where wins and losses don't count, like a bizarro Damien Sandow. Ryback, whose appearances and victories have been few and far between, will most likely win due to interference from Paul Heyman. While a lot of this match depends on the outcome of the IC title match and whether Curtis Axel continues to look like Heyman's second favorite son, a win for CM Punk doesn't do anything for anybody. Besides, apparently Bully Rai is super over in India, and after the rousing success of Ring Ka King, who wouldn't want that market? Thanks to this storyline, I have heard the terms abeyance and virile more this week than anyone ever really needs to. The saga continues, but due to WWE's penchant for last-minute booking, it could end soon. Apparently there was panic over recent low ratings, which is quickly becoming an antiquated form of judging interest as more and more of WWE's target demographic become cord cutters, watch their episodes online, and new exciting shows reviewing the product starring attractive and incredibly talented hosts become more and more popular. WWE has made these split decisions before, and it is not unrealistic for them to hotshot their angles to up ratings. That said, I don't think Daniel Bryan is winning the belt. This is the definition of a throwaway pay-per-view. There should be a fun show, but I won't be surprised if they don't have Battleground 2014. I believe Randy Orton will win back the championship now that the voices inside his head are telling him to hurt things, and do something super dastardly to win the title in a way that allows for one more match. Sorry, wrong interminably long feud with Randy Orton. See, Orton allows the stakes at Hell in a Cell to, well, exist. And puts him in a situation where his venomous side can truly thrive, all while holding off on giving Daniel Bryan the belt until he's ready to walk down the aisle with the title around his waist on a very special episode of Total Divas. And that closes out our pay-per-view prediction for Battleground. You have your own opinion on how this will play out? Then tell us in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Facebook pages of both us and JuiceToMakeSugar.com, the revolutionary force in smart mark entertainment. We will be back next Monday, but until then, thank you for watching. Enjoy Battleground. My name is Noah Waterman, and don't try this at home.
Brand being embarrassed and humiliated again.